Hi and what's up? My name is Adam, and you are on Cyber Raccoon channel. Today I'm going to tell you about the best movies based on video games. Watch the video to the end, subscribe our channel, and you will always be aware of what to play today. Mortal Kombat. From New Line Cinema comes the explosive new cinematic adventure Mortal Kombat, inspired by the blockbuster video game franchise, which most recently enjoyed the most successful video game launch in its history, Mortal Kombat 11. Silent Hill. Sharon Da Silva wakes up every night screaming about Silent Hill. Pursued by a police officer suspicious of her motives and swerving to avoid another child, her adoptive mother crashes the car, knocking herself unconscious. When Rose Da Silva awakens to find her adopted child is missing, she searches the fog and ash-blanketed town for her beloved daughter. Resident Evil. A virus has escaped in a secret facility called the Hive, turning the staff into hungry zombies and releasing the mutated lab animals that they were studying. The complex computer shuts down the base to prevent infection. The parent corporation sends in an elite military unit, where they meet Alice, who is suffering from amnesia due to exposure to nerve gas. The military team must shut down the computer and get out, fighting their way past zombies, mutants, and the computer itself, before the virus escapes and infects the rest of the world. Alice must also come to terms with her slowly returning memories. Warcraft. The peaceful realm of Azeroth stands on the brink of war as its civilization faces a fearsome race of invaders, orc warriors fleeing their dying home to colonize another. As a portal opens to connect the two worlds, one army faces destruction and the other faces extinction. From opposing sides, two heroes are set on a collision course that will decide the fate of their family, their people, and their home. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Set in medieval Persia, a rogue prince, Jake Gyllenhaal, joins a mysterious princess, Gemma Arterton, in an effort to prevent a dark force from obtaining an ancient dagger that allows its handler to rule the world. Need for Speed. Fresh from prison, a street racer who was framed by a wealthy business associate joins a cross-country race with revenge in mind. His ex-partner, learning of the plan, places a massive bounty on his head as the race begins. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. The orphaned heiress and intrepid archaeologist Lara Croft embarks on a dangerous quest to retrieve the two halves of an ancient artifact which controls time before it falls into the wrong hands. As an extremely rare planetary alignment is about to occur for the first time in 5,000 years, the fearless Tomb Raider will have to team up with rival adventurers and sworn enemies to collect the pieces while time is running out. But, in the end, who can harness the archaic talisman's unlimited power? Max Payne. Coming together to solve a series of murders in New York City are a police detective and an assassin who will be hunted by the police, the mob, and a ruthless corporation. Wing Commander. In the mid-27th century, the Terran Confederation is at war with the felinoid Kilrathi Empire. After destroying a Terran base, the Kilrathi have seized a Navcom unit with a hyperspace jump coordinates to Earth. With Terran reinforcements scheduled to arrive 2 hours after the Kilrathi hit Earth, it falls upon the starfighter carrier TCS Tiger Claw to keep the Kilrathi busy. Rampage. When 3 different animals become infected with a dangerous pathogen, a primatologist and a geneticist team up to stop them from destroying Chicago. Pokémon Detective Pikachu. In a world where people collect Pokémon to do battle, a boy comes across an intelligent talking Pikachu who seeks to be a detective. Angry Birds movie. When an island populated by happy, flightless birds is visited by mysterious green piggies, it's up to 3 unlikely outcasts, Red, Chuck and Bong, to figure out what the pigs are up to. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. 4 teenagers discover an old video game console and are literally drawn into the game's jungle setting, becoming the adult avatars they choose. Ready Player One. When the creator of a virtual reality called the Oasis dies, he makes a posthumous challenge to all Oasis users to find his Easter egg, which will give the finder his fortune and control of his world. Sonic the Hedgehog. Based on the global blockbuster video game franchise from Sega, Sonic the Hedgehog tells the story of the world's speediest hedgehog as he embraces his new home on Earth. In this live-action adventure comedy, Sonic and his new best friend Tom, James Marsden, team up to defend the planet from the evil genius Dr. Robotnik, Jim Carrey, and his plans for world domination. Free Guy. In 20th Century Studios' epic adventure comedy Free Guy, a bank teller who discovers he is actually a background player in an open-world video game decides to become the hero of his own story, one he rewrites himself. Now in a world where there are no limits, he is determined to be the guy who saves his world his way before it is too late. If your favorite game or movie is not included in this list, write in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, press like, turn on notifications, and you will always be aware of what to play today.